Alright, what was the next mission? I've already forgotten the name of it because I took a long break in between. Where Hope is Built. After confronting mercenaries on Montera, Luna, who were trying to intimidate a farmer off her land, I'm returning to Aquila City to report to Marshal Blake. Unfortunately, it's now 98 degrees. It's only gotten hotter as the day has gone on. It's like 6 p.m., 6:30. But, like, I have nothing to do. It's summer. Like, I have too much energy to sleep. It's too hot to go outside or do anything. There's nothing good to watch. So gaming is what I'm doing. But that means I have to game in the heat.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good.
The console generates heat. The PC generates heat. I didn't want to keep talking about the heat.
Achieving orbit now.
When I looked over and it was 98 degrees. And you can probably hear the computer, the fan going, because it's hot and I'm running it. Like, I gotta do something with my time. Can't just sit around the house and do nothing.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
I don't know if I have any contraband on me. This is annoying.
And that's it.
Good.
Enjoy.
They didn't stop me any of the other times. They just let me land immediately. Oh my gosh. I really, like, what was the point in those updates, right? Weren't video games supposed to be no load times? No, I don't want to talk to you.
Problem?
Running out of oxygen.
Mr. Tate, he's a realtor. He's been trying to organize something for the folk at the stretch. He's a good man.
Yep. Give me another quest. Everywhere you walk, just quests dropped into your inventory. You guys need to put an elevator in here.
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and
These rangers are some hard-blooded folk. They ain't afraid.
Wasn't there stairs somewhere?
Hey there, deputy.
There we are. And then more stairs. This way. Hey, Blake.
What's the story on Montera Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Shall we celebrate with a drink?
You did good, but a celebration might be a little premature.
There are still some unanswered questions.
I agree. Until we see the whole picture, we won't know if Miss Wagner is truly safe. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
They were tough and well armed. Probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
They hired someone to steal a ship from Hope Tech. Here's the slate.
Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
Well, what was the Colony War?
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
Okay, could those men be veterans from the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
What was the battle, or what happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take the United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed for nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Alright, well this still doesn't explain why they'd want Wagoner Farm.
No, it doesn't. Just raises more questions. It's a good bet that starship thief can help us get some answers. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
Council of Governors?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective, so we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
Okay, what can you tell me about Ron Hope?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
That won't be a problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
I take it she's not going to follow me anymore? Okay. You got was a 3D printer? You don't mind me reading these, do you? New Syndicate in play. To all Rangers. Subject, New Syndicate in play from Daniel Blake. I want you all to keep your eyes and ears open. I've been going over reports from local security, both here and in Neon, and there's a disturbing trend. Seems like smuggling is on the rise in a big way. And there's more to that more than one faction involved. Seems like we might have a new player looking to move in. We can probably expect to see some inter-faction conflict that could spill over and put innocent lives at risk. If you learn anything that could be useful, let me know right away. Autumn's already looking into it, but leads are scarce so far. Is that me? Are they talking about me? I think I did that. Another false alarm. From Emma Wilcox to all Rangers. Just so you all know, that report we got about the farm on Polvo turned out to be another false alarm. Local security says they headed out to take a look, and the man they talked to said nothing was wrong. Funny thing is, the original call came in from a woman, and you guys didn't bother to check? And when security asked to talk to her, the man who they'd met said she went off-world to visit family. Yeah, that don't seem sketchy to you guys? Normally I wouldn't think twice about it, but I'd read a similar report only a month earlier where the call had come in from an elderly man, only local security didn't see anyone that old, and when they asked, they were told he had gone on a vacation. You're a not smart person, Emma. Sorry. He'd gone on vacation. Could be nothing, I know. But if anyone hears about trouble on a farm, let me know. Couldn't hurt to check it out. Emma. Come on. Think. From Emma to all Rangers. Good news! For those who hadn't heard, we got some good news. The doc has approved Helga for limited duty on site here at the Rock. With some luck, she'll be back in the field in a few weeks, but we want to take things slow and take all the necessary precautions. In the meantime, let's all give her encouragement and support. No ranger wants to be stuck indoors while there are people out there who need our help, but sometimes that's the way it's got to be. I know you'll all be there for her while she heals up. Helga status. From Mary Cartwright to Daniel Blake, Marshall. I'm happy to inform you that Helga is making good progress and her recovery is ahead of schedule. The worst is behind her and I expect no lingering after effects from the injury. However, I'm not yet ready to clear her for field duty. We're still in a window where there's a risk of aggravation, and I want her to stay in Aquila City for observation, including a continuation of her daily checkups. She seemed to take the news well, but it's clear she's eager to get back out there. A little support and encouragement from you and the other Rangers could help ease the burden. Hold on, I gotta mute to get a drink of water, because, man, it is hot. The Shaw Gang activity. From Davis Wilson to Daniel Blake, Marshall. Just want to let you know that some of Shaw's boys are in town. They ain't caused any trouble yet, but we both know it's only a matter of time. One of them we ID'd as Jed Bullock, a new recruit with a penchant for drinking and doing acting up. He's doing the acting up. The others who were with him, we didn't recognize, but we figured them for green based on how they followed Jed around. Seems he's the leader of the crew. That's all I've got for now. I figure with your experience going up against the Shaw gang, you ought to know they were around. Okay. From Daniel Blake to all Rangers, recruiting reminder. I know you've all heard me say it before, but the Council would really like to see us bolstering our ranks, so here's my obligatory reminder to keep a lookout for anyone you think might be Ranger material. There's fewer of us now than there have been since I joined up, and I don't have to tell you all that was a long damn time ago. Fact is, the Freestar Collective ain't exactly getting safer by the day. There's always been more trouble than there's been Rangers to handle it. That's more true now that it ever has been. Than it ever has been. We need more help, and we need it soon. Oh, his personal journal. Sorry, I didn't read your personal journal. Give me a sec. Recruitment, May 6th, 2330. Sent around the usual message to the others about recruiting. I hate to nag, but I don't know what else to do. We're way below where I'd like us to be, and if there really is another smuggling syndicate setting up shop in the Freestar Collective, we're going to be spread dangerously thin. At this point, I'm ready to accept any halfway decent candidate who walks into the Rock. Emma's got an eye for talent, and I trust her to weed out anyone that's unfit. If it gets the council off my back, I ain't going to complain. Autumn. Is Autumn a person? Is it General Autumn? President Autumn? General Autumn? May 3rd. I'm starting to worry about Autumn. As much as I'd like to deny it, Emma might be right. Maybe tracking down that new smuggling syndicate we've been getting reports about was too big an assignment. She's young, headstrong, and ain't the best at keeping in touch while she's out in the field. So the long silence might mean she's in some kind of trouble. Emma's here. For now, I'm going to sit tight and hope we get some kind of word soon. Emma always says we've got to have faith in the people. Or is Autumn the person that's out in the thing? Okay. Where was I? Emma always says we've got to have faith in the people we give a badge to. So for now, I'll stay the course. But if another week goes by without news, I might need to send someone out to track her down. I ain't much for superstition or luck, but I'll cross my fingers anyways. Retirement. May 1st. Seems like every time I get a slate from one of the governors, they've just got to bring up retirement. We ain't trying to push you into it, they all say. We're just looking to the future. Got to be prepared after all. Oh, am I going to take over? Is this one of those factions where you join them and then you, the new recruit, gets put as the leader? Bethesda does that a lot. Feels like I've read some version of that a half dozen times in the past month alone. I've got no illusions that I'm the best marshal the Rangers ever had, but damn, am I doing such a bad job that they want me gone? Or is it something else? No way I'd believe Emma would go around behind my back and talk to the council. She jokes about it, sure, but I trust her like family. What would I even do, anyway? Am I supposed to set up some farm on my own and while away my last days, watching the crops grow until the sun goes down? To hell with that. Truth is, I live for the job and nothing else. When I can't do that anymore, I'll hang up my spurs. The governors can wait. I thought I was going to say the governors can't wait. Hey, it's from Walter. We know Walter. Marshal, it is the opinion of the council that you need to prioritize recruiting. I'll say it plain. We need more rangers. Your report on the rise in smuggling makes that plain. Now, I don't mean to disparage the work that you and your rangers have done. I know you're all doing your best. But I can remember a time where there were twice as many of you as there are today. I'd like to see those days return, and so would the people of the Freestar Collective. I'd also like you to think about your successor. Let's be honest, Marshal. Neither of us is getting any younger. Surely, you've earned the right to hang up your spurs with pride and enjoy a well-earned retirement. I look forward to seeing you at the council gathering.
Remember to treat Ron Hope with respect.
Is respect the name of my pistol? I'll treat him with respect. Okay, I don't want to read all this stuff because again, it's hot, and I kind of want to just get the quest done. I'll do an exploratory. Diego.
Nicely done. Be safe out there. What am I gonna do about that girl? She's on patrol.
I know, I helped her with a mission.
You're listening to SSNN.
Ranger?
I'll never get tired of this feeling.
I muted up a little bit
Orbital pattern locked
to
in.
let the AC run because it is boiling in here. I know who the other person is on the ship now. It's Amelia Earhart. I forgot. I got her to join me.
Hey,
Hey,
great day for some exploring, huh?
that's who that other voice was. Vasco. Thank you. Because again, it's been months since I last played this. I actually don't even know when I last played it was. I know it was last year, and now we're 6 months into this year. No. Okay, we're going to Polvo. Is Polvo in this system? What is this? This is Aquila. Where? Oh, that's my ship. I was looking at the wrong symbol. That's why. How do I go there? It wanted me in the orbit, but it didn't have the option, so I guess I'm just gonna fly to the planet. There's probably is an option. Again, I just don't remember. Well, while this loading screen's going on, I guess.
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. We're locking into orbit now.
This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help.
Okay, board Nia's ship. I don't remember how to fly. How do I... There we go. I also gotta cure that thing. I haven't done it yet. Lacerations.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
I also have 2 skill points. And remembering absolutely nothing, I should definitely use those skill points, huh? I shouldn't actually use these skill points because I don't remember anything and I don't have time to read it. Let's go ahead and try to cure my lacerations. This one. These things always remind me of GLaDOS. Hey, I took your med pack. You don't mind me looking around your ship, right? We're both Rangers here. It's a Star Wars ball? Probably put my pistol away. Oh, I'm gonna have to repair your stuff, huh? Okay. It's a pretty big ship for one person to be on. Just saying.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship.
Can't it be both? Show my badge. The Marshal sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
We need to get you to a doctor.
I'll be fine once the pain medication kicks in. The priority right now is the ship. Can't do my job without it. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there.
All right, I'm on it.
Thanks. I owe you one. Repair my ship? Please.
I keep walking and turning quickly and looking like I'm seeing people there. Even though there's obviously no people there. Okay. Your navigation computer? Just go ahead and pull that out. You don't need that. Hey, you got a little fish. Again, this is a pretty big ship for one person. Why are you alone with this? Hey, you know there's med packs in here. I've taken 2 of them. You could have used those. Keyword being coulda. Actually, keyword is shoulda. You should have used those. What did you use? See, now that I'm playing it, I'm really enjoying it. I just wish it wasn't so hot. This is only the second quest I've played since getting back into it. But I kind of don't want to stop. Because a lot of it does look nice. The space stuff. I don't want your lime. What is this? Thruster control relays. Gotta make sure you're able to thrust. Oh! How do I get off on this floor? There we go. Nia!
Thanks. That should get me home.
Thought you were going to Hope. Happy to help a fellow ranger.
Good. There aren't many of us out there. So it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
What can you tell me about those ships?
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
No, I haven't done ship battle in a while. So, I'm gonna die a bunch. Just tell me where they're headed, and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
Okay. This is gonna end badly for me. They, with all those updates, they should have made it to where you can tell your companions to shoot. I know they didn't. I mean, I don't know they didn't. But those are the types of things they needed to add. Better lockpicking, better loot, and the ability to give your companions jobs while they're on your ship, other than just standing here. Okay, let's do a quick save. Let's go. This can only end badly. Oh, man. Undock. I'm going to probably mute up so I can turn the AC on while I'm doing this ship fight. Because if I lose a bunch, I'm going to get annoyed, which is going to increase my body temperature, which is not good when it's already 98 degrees. So, let's fly there. If they want to talk, we'll talk. And then I'll mute up and try to make it a little cooler in here.
Oh, what have we here?
Nope, guess they ain't talking. Okay, well that actually didn't take too much time at all. Oh, what? Why didn't it let me loot that? Let's drop those engines down. Ooh, that's a lot of credits. It's just nickel. I don't care about nickel. Okay, I don't need either of those things, so we're good to head back. To Hope Town. To Hope Town! Just for reference, this is what it sounds like with the AC on. I don't actually know how loud that is. The mic looks like it's picking up a lot, but I don't actually know how much it sounds until the video is playing. Or the video is, you know, uploaded. So it could be really low.
There's something we need to discuss.
There's not really anything we need to discuss. What do I have for weapons? Big Bang! So the Deadeye is what they gave me for the quest, which is why I'm using it. Other than that, I don't remember anything. I don't really like this auto riveter because it's not automatic. So I'm going to get rid of it. Other than that, all of that's one thing. What is this? Oh, that's what I'm wearing, but I'm wearing my deputy outfit for now. Impact grenades. Sure. Incendiary, keep it. Shrapnel, and the gas line. Sure. But we've already been to this planet. I think we've done 2 different quests on this planet. Didn't we do a quest for her?
I don't want to hear any complaints. Hello.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
What? You're a security guard. You're meant to help me protect my stuff. Okay. You don't have a name, so you're not important.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
No, it oddly underleveled them so that I could easily kill them, which is a bit odd. First things first, how you feeling?
I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
Okay. Well, they were no trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Okay. Let's meet with Ron Hope.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on. I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect.
Just a little. I will make sure to show the bare minimum of respect that I can.
Enjoy your visit to Hope Tech.
Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Actually, I think it's because people are less likely to want to walk up all these stairs to talk to someone. Because there's no elevators here.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Burchett. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Burchett.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Okay, Ronald. Nope, that's just a notepad.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is money. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Why is one of your hairs black? I'm just gonna guess it's shading. Well, I already found your stolen ship on Montara Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
I don't give a damn. I genuinely don't give a damn about your position, but yes, sir, Mr. Hope. You can count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard Hope Tech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. Hope Tech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Okay, did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Well, the thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. Hope Tech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
I think we're done here. That's the only way I can say it.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You can count on my discretion, Mr. Hope.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Hey, Doc, we got a problem. The ship's online. We ran out of toast at Midway.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
That's what your word was? This was a waste of time. I mean, I guess not. We know we're going to Neon. It's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Okay. How is Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
Okay. Jalen Price. Got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
What's next for you?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
Okay. Well, keep your eyes and ears open. I'm not sure we got the whole story here.
Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
That finished where hope is built. Shadows in Neon.